Nocturnal. I started off tap dancing, and then I did a local show in Indiana called Beef and Board's Christmas Show, and I did the Broadway show Lion King for 3 years. And so that kind of was like my introduction to just entertainment in general. I had to sing, I had to, act, and so then I moved to LA after that. And I think when I was 15, I got signed to Atlantic Records. But I mean, I've always been in love with music and all kinds of music. My mom and my dad they love music, but they're not obviously musically inclined. But they always kind of made sure that I heard a bit of everything, not just one style of music, which I really appreciate. Often find a person or anybody that you kind of enjoy being around, and that kind of is your therapy, them, But the therapeutic part was because I was very frustrated as an artist. A lot of people were telling me who to be and how to be it, and that the way I wasn't the right way to be me, which doesn't really make sense. So I've known Prince my whole life, but I was truly inspired by him, like when I started making this album. And I was watching Purple Rain and just doing a lot of interviews and research, and he was like, F you to anybody that didn't, understand what he was doing, and he didn't care. He just wanted to be true to himself. He wore what he wanted to wear, he sang what he wanted to sing, played what kind of songs with him. Oh, I'm making a rock song or an R&B song. He just wanted to make real music that he felt. So that's why I picked up guitar last year and started playing. And every song, like I said, is literally a specific incident that happened, and that's what caused me to write it. For instance, there's a song called All I Am on the album, and I was at the club, and that's why I don't really go out. Another song called My House, because I never go out, so I stay at my house. I feel like anything that you do, there's always going to be a voice like that. But the reasoning why the voices stop and all that is because I didn't stop writing. If I would have believed that and stopped, I would have never gotten to where I'm at. So the fact that I kept going, even though I was afraid. There was a great saying, I forget who said it, but it was like, even if you're afraid, then jump scared. You know what I mean? It's like, still jump, but just, us as black men, it's hard for us to really uplift and love each other, and I feel like it's so necessary. And I wouldn't have been able to do what I did if I didn't have my brother to be like, yo, you're good. You're doing the right thing. Because so many people tell me that I'm not. So to have somebody that I love and trust and, to be able to be like, yo, you're fine. You're on the right path. I know you get confused, whatever, but you're doing it. You know what I mean? Broken Hearted is about being loved through all of your your faults or your imperfections, basically. And I was in a situation where, let's keep using that word, where I was like, I'm crazy. Like I started looking at myself, I was like, I'm a nut job, and she like really just knows that and still loves me through all of my, weird habits or whatever it may be. And so to have someone like that, I brought some pain and some frustration from my last relationship into it. And so I'm like, I should have told you I was brokenhearted, but even though I'm here, you still, you get it. So it's cool, and I feel like that's the best part about relationships. I know it's my favorite song because it's just different from a lot of the other songs, and I'm not even singing that much in it, which I kind of think is cool. But that song was really just about, like, literally everything in that song. People were trying to send me to therapy that I know. There was like, and I'm just like, you guys have no idea what's going on. I mean, you're just like making up your own belief of why I do what I do or whatever it may be. And I just felt really misunderstood at the time when I was making that song. So I was like mad and gory, like, everybody think they know something. My whole life, literally my whole life, they was like, grow up, Trevor, grow up. I'm like, no, I'm a kid forever. I don't care. I'm always gonna love amusement parks and video games, and when I'm filming, I have maybe all the nights off. Like, so when I was filming Grownish, I was able to do a lot of the album. And then while Grownish is airing, I can go on tour or whatever. Or if I'm, doing music, maybe I didn't get booked for like, a couple months, so I have a lot of time. So they both have kind of been there when I needed them, which is very, very convenient. So I did a movie called Burning Sands, which is on Netflix, and it took me to Sundance. The movie got chosen out of a lot of movies, and we were able to go up there. And I met Kenya at an event, and at the event, he was like, yo, I'm a huge fan of the movie, like, you're incredible. I want you to come, I want to talk to you about some projects. Get back to LA, he calls me in to audition. I go in, I audition, and pick me, which is crazy. And I was so happy because before that I did American Crime and Burning Sands, which are both very heavy, dramatic roles. And I was like, please God, I just want to do something that's funny, uplifting.
I wanted to ask about the Superfly remake as well. Did you watch the original Superfly?
I was forced to watch it by my father when I was a younger man, not old enough to watch the movie, but my dad made me watch it, and I had no idea what it was. And then when I found out that they were doing it, I went and watched it again. And I didn't even watch all of it. I like watched up to the middle because I just wanted to because I didn't want to try and do what he did. I was like, he's such a legend. I never want to touch what the legend did. Let me just try and do my own version. But I wanted to remember, and after seeing it, I just realized how impactful it was to Black culture. That's why I really wanted to be a part of it. So I auditioned twice. They were like, he's too young. He's not old enough. He doesn't have a big enough name. He's blah, blah, blah. He's not this. And I was like, keep calling him. I kept calling my agents. I was like, what is it? What is it? Call him again. Call him again. Tell him I'll do what they need me to do. They need to do my voice. I need to get wrinkles. What? Come on. I want to play it. So then they call me to Joe Silver's house, and I'm thinking about to audition again. Joe Silver walks out. He's like, hey, so you want to do this movie with us? I'm like, huh? He's like, do you want to be in the movie? I was like, yes. I mean, that's why I'm here, right? He's like, yeah, you're our guy. You're in it. He's like, I just wanted to see you face to face. Yeah, we wanted an older guy, but I think you got it. You got it. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but you got it. So we're going to work on your deal when you leave here. Don't worry about it. So I'm like leaving. On the way home, I'm bawling, crying. I'm like, oh my God, like what's happening? This is just wild. I just feel like the only way to ever lose is to stop playing the game. And I just can't. I don't want to lose. I hate losing. I'm a very sore loser. So I just don't stop, you know? But like I said, I've been doing this since I was 8. And, you know, I'm just now, the past couple of years, have been able to work. But I'm auditioning with everything that you've seen with a Black guy in it. I've auditioned for it probably, you know what I mean? So it's, that's basically what it's been. But for me, there's a painting that's one of my favorite paintings ever. It's like a little illustration. It's on Instagram, and it's 2 guys, right? One guy's digging, and he's digging crazy. And he's like this far from all the treasure and the diamonds. And there's another guy, and he just turned around, and he was this far from the diamonds, and he went like this, and he's walking back. And so that picture's always like stuck with me. I'm like, I'd rather be, you know, going hard all the time instead of risking not, you know, ever doing it. You never know if you don't keep going. So that's kind of been my MO. Hey, what up, y'all? This is Trevor Jackson. Make sure you check me out on the Knockturnal cover page. Coming soon. Peace.